look at my two little lions. Rawr! Rawr! It's funny because Mr. Kitty has never really liked Pretty Kitty. It's like Miss Pretty Kitty would fawn over Mr. Kitty. Mr. Kitty would just walk by and Pretty Kitty would roll over on her back. Literally looked like, just do me, Mr. Kitty. Not to make it sexual. But, I think Miss Pretty Kitty had a little affinity for Mr. Kitty, where he was just kind of like, I like my relationship with Frank the way it is, if we don't need to add a third. But he's always tolerated her. And I've noticed when I go to work in the office and I come home, they seem to both come to the door like he appreciates her company. But she's always the one that runs up to him. He's always the one that walks away from her. But Mr. Kitty's been really good since she's been sick. I think he realizes she's not eating and she may be a little under the weather. So he hasn't been a jerk to her. I'm sure it's going to pass, like once Miss Pretty Kitty starts eating again and she's a little bit better. But honestly, oh, there goes Miss Pretty Kitty. She's her chair. See, that used to be an inside chair. I let her scratch, the cats scratch everything. They scratch the TV stand, they scratch the wall by the door. I mean, what does it cost to replace a chair like that? I buy a $20 scratching post, and they don't use it. I buy a $60 chair, they scratch it for 2 years, and I'm like, okay, cool. Glad you like it. That's what so us, my little feral kitty area. These are for the feral cats. Honestly, I think how Pretty Kitty might have gotten sick was I changed this 5 hours ago, and I think she might have taken a sip of it. And every day, 2 times a day, I dump it, and then I clean it all with Lysol. But I think she might have actually gotten to it one day when I wasn't paying attention and took a sip. And I think that might be how she got the cold. Don't really know.